I don't know how this happened, but I one tapped my new maze case. It was on crit damage before, and I somehow one tapped it, and I'm very intrigued. Thanks game. Honestly, that was amazing. I fucking love it. Oh my god. I'm upset. I'm so upset. This is amazing. Well, I got my new cooldown piece. That might be my first one actually, so very much just excited for that. Other than that, I mean, shit. I might as well just keep going, right? Alright, soldiers. Uh, let's do the other maze scope. Yeah, let's do the other maze scope. See if we can roll attack speed on this shit. I don't know if Veronica wants cooldown on her exosuit or this one, but it's cooldown. I really need attack speed though. Well, this is anti-sniper for King, so. I might just reroll this. I don't need anti-sniper technically. Anti-ranger, attack. Alright, well, it is what it is. I got one good roll. Let's move on to the next topic of discussion, and that is, let's look at some more new units. Besides Awakened Jushin that we covered last video, we have a few new ones. We have Lara Yeager, and she's a nice PvP counter rush character. She basically is the gunship, but on the ground. She skates around the enemy in a circle, pretty much an oval shape. And yeah, that's pretty much her kit. She is a tower unit. She's a 4 cost as well. She deals AoE damage to nearby ground enemies while moving for her base attack. Platinum ranked rider passive after being deployed patrolled the battlefield in a small range, dealing damage to nearby ground enemies. She moves so fast nobody can hit her, and this allows her to evade every incoming attack. It's not a buff, but a permanent effect, and she gains immunity to knockback. At skill level 5, every time the patrol is finished, increase attack up to 20% by 2%. If the special was casted recently, the damage won't be increased. Her special is Scarlet Tornado, 26 seconds. She spins in place, dealing AoE damage to nearby enemies, increases damage res by 20% by 8 seconds after casting the skill. At level 5, damage targets have their attack speed decreased by 33% by 8 seconds. Huge counter rush unit. Rider Jet Ultimate, 50 seconds. Jump into the air and deals AoE damage in a wide range. Right after jumping into the air, becomes immune to all damage, and once the casting of the skill is over, increase movement speed by 50% by 10 seconds. At level 5, every time the patrol is finished, ultimate damage increase up to 25% by 5%. She's a pretty good anti-rush unit. Now, Lucid is a nice PvE sniper. She is a 5 cost, pretty much on par with an Awakening unit. She's very, very strong in the sense that she's basically a summoner. Herself doesn't really do much damage with her base attacks or whatever, but her summons of the Erosions, Hansel and Gretel, when deployed, they are very, very strong together. Their HP is reduced by 5% per second, kind of like Yuna, but when Lucid is on the battlefield, their HP is increased by 6% per second. With Mind Blast, her special uses her mind to deal AoE damage to the closest target for 10 seconds after attack. Hansel's attacks will always crit, and Gretel will evade all attacks. Hansel, I'm pretty sure, is the bird, and Gretel is probably the ground unit. Pretty sure. The CO, she summons his like a truck with their 11k and 7k attack, especially the flying CO is annoying as it stays next to Lucid. So very, very strong summons. The effect is permanent and cannot be dispelled. At level 5, Erosion special attacks deal 50% more damage as well during the buff duration, or always, not sure about that yet. Amplifies her mind powers and deals damage to all enemies on the battlefield. Resummons both Erosions and increases their attack speed, move speed by 30% for 20 seconds. Also grants them immunity to hit stun from special attacks and lower. The effect is permanent and cannot be dispelled. The cooldown of the special skill is reset after casting the ultimate. So she's a huge summoner. She is probably the best summoner in the game as a PvE unit, and she's going to be really, really strong in time-based content, probably danger close, but also probably most likely guild co-op as well. And then the last unit, Lucrecia, is probably one of the best rangers that I've ever seen. She's a very nice support type ranger. She is an air ranger that is a 3 cost. Now, her basic attack is an AoE, so she won't hit as hard, but her promise of resurrection passive is pretty damn strong. When deployed, she grants the 3 allies in front of her his stun immunity and immortality for 5 seconds, excluding mechs. The skill duration cannot be extended by redeploying Lucrecia. At level 5, recovers 10% of the target's HP after the buff ends. Kind of like a Trinimir or Veronica's ultimate in a sense, where they stay alive even at 1 HP, and then they recover HP at the end. Nemesis special 26 seconds as well, strikes down enemies with a brilliant light, dealing AoE damage and knocking them back. Enemies hit has their defense reduced by 25% for 7 seconds. At skill level 5, the cooldown is reduced by 5 seconds. Pretty good debuffs. The second coming of the kingdom, ultimate 54 seconds, opens a rift to a corrupted world, dealing damage to all enemies and reduces their attack speed by 100% for 5 seconds, excluding bosses. Duration is reduced by half for mechs. Attack speed by 100%. I'm pretty sure there's a hard cap of 90%, so they will always be attacking at 90% less attack speed. However, if there are buffs, this will actually help cut down the buffs as well, so 100% is actually pretty useful. And at skill level 5, the skill will always hit. So, Veronica, really nice, cheap-ass ranger. It's very interesting. Well, that's pretty much it for this video. Pretty short. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And I can't believe I one-tapped that fucking armor. If you guys like what you guys see, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Comment. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys later.